believe he got the tight end that he got at as late as at pick 32.
Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs
so fast. I mean, I guess tight ends aren't.
getting toward the halfway
Yeah, but I mean, Kansas just burns everyone.
is underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Yeah. Alright. My stream is up. Hope I win. I was looking at Rich's team. Like, confuses me. Like, I don't know what I should be afraid of. Like, Henry's not fast. So I feel like not Henry, but I don't. But then again, he's just Henry. So
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
I picked off the first play.
Around the 41, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
I picked off the first play.
The interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
Yeah, sure.
A big play there for KC. 42 yards.
Oh, that's right. Kelsey's back. I haven't played. I love Kelsey and Gilbert.
So
about the fire, 2 tight end
like
formations.
They'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Working from the gun, Mahomes toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
It's just my name. No, it's just my name.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Mahomes hit.
No.
He lost the football.
Oh no, I'm getting scoop 6.
Pick it up. And I think he's going to go.
No.
He's at the 50. He's at the 40.
Strip him!
Oh
no!
He almost got scoop 6.
I tried to pass on the 1-yard line, so I wanted to touchdown.
A wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
Good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Love. Buying time to his left. And it's caught.
Wait, that's a touchdown. Nate Walko with the touchdown on my head. No. Oh no.
And the Packers Eagles have taken the early
I don't know.
lead.
He's huge. What is? Look at the hair on his holder too. What the fuck? Dalton
Dalton
Bartlett holding. What the?
But now even
What?
more so because
He really
these
has
tight
the
ends
all-time
aren't
LOA
necessarily the
team.
tight ends of old. They're the rocked
I
up
love that
wide
Dalton has the
receivers
flowing hair.
who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
I really just got Nate Wacko'd then right after I got Dalton Bartletted. Jesus.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going.
That was just a truck.
Find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
I just didn't
and move on to the
connect.
next series.
Now a handoff looking right.
Oh, that should have been a touchdown. So bad.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
That's enough.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 30.
What's that catch? There's going to be a
And he'll
hold.
take this into the end zone. Now, hold on.
Oh my god, let's
We
go
do
roughing the
have a
passer.
flag down.
Wow.
So let's see
Fucking
what this
god.
is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple
Who'd you
seconds
say is
mulling
big?
over
Travis
the penalty
Kelce?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra
Part of me
point
wants to
right
trade him
down
so I
the
can
middle.
use my rookie as tight end 1, but like he's also just like absurd at every single stat, so I
all even at
might as well just
7
keep
now
both.
as
I
they
don't know.
kick it away.
I think I would only trade him if
Take it
it
about
was
7
a
yards
part of
deep.
like
And this
trade
will
for a
not be
really good
returned.
pass
It'll
rusher.
come out to the 25.
And Mac already got traded. So.
25-yard line.
What? I'm fine with my receivers. Nah, actually not really, but
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their
There's two
last
superstars.
go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Working out of the gun. Love. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
let's go, the user.
Picked off at the 40. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Kansas City.
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
I need all the users I can get to compete with likes of
It's up and good, and it's 14-7
Clark
now
the
here
third or
in
whatever the
first
fuck your
quarter.
guys' name is. Actually, I think I have the most, but I don't have enough tackles to show up on the list.
Harrison.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no effort
Had to
bring this one
use
out. It's a
Bola.
touchback.
What does that even mean?
Their own 25-yard line.
Oh, love that.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And fresh off the pick six. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy
What did the? What was that? Look at these spins. And why did the one work? What the fuck did I just experience? The fake spin? What the fuck was that?
To those defensive
I
backs
know.
for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Yeah.
Hey, it seems to me that people agree.
Love, they go play action now. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He had no options downfield there and just chucked it out of bounds.
There was no one open. He was in the pocket. Where was the intentional grounding call?
Oh, you wanted the flag?
Of course I did. I'm a defensive guy. You know that. Where was the flag? The officials point out that someone was in the area. He got away with one.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime
Hey, we gotta
example.
announce that we're turning on
downfield, he was standing in the
the
pocket,
play
but
limit
just couldn't
things
find
for
anyone
next to
open,
me.
could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
Oh, shit.
He's going to look deep down the field. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off around the 27, and he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Mahomes now on first down.
That's not what I meant to press. Oh my god. Why did he big six
Nice
that?
work
Oh,
there
no.
defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory,
No, I
still
actually
not field goal range yet.
I hit the
So
wrong.
they can work towards
Yeah,
another couple
I
of
meant to hit the
stops
in route,
and not
like
allow
in the
that
motor
turnover
field.
to
But,
hurt.
oops.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking left side, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
Yeah, I feel like there's just such a short window. I mean, Mahomes kind of is a little more forgiving than I would assume most people are, but.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their
Wow,
lead.
touchdowns are down this year.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed
Hey,
us
he's
his
down this
script.
year. I
Didn't show us
need to
everything
make
now.
sure we put in
So
another
here's the script for the
MVP
game.
bid.
I think everything's
Can't have
going
Puka
according to
winning
plan in a big
MVP.
way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Although
that's about
Puka's
as
at
good as
99
that
anyways.
is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just...
Pause. Maybe I'll try to trade for a wide receiver 3. Devontae Parker has not seen a single snap since I signed him 2 seasons ago. He's 88 speed now. I don't think he ever will.
Sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Yeah.
25-yard line.
Lifelong Pro. True. Actually true.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at about the 31. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
At the 27-yard line.
Don't worry, I'll play it safe. Keep the points low.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Chiefs 21. Packers 7.
Come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
Dude, I keep seeing the pics and everyone's like, I've seen Photoshop thrown around. I've seen angles. Everyone's like, oh, it's just the angles of the pics. Like, like he literally fucking transformed into. Now he's like sleek as hell. Like, I really don't get it.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
That's so facts. Sharp, what if I lose to us?
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. And my goodness, another interception.
Oh, no.
It's the Honey Badger.
Another pick 6. I don't know what to do.
This one home. It's a touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further.
Yeah.
Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want
Yeah, but then it looks like I'm just like trying to get offensive stats. I don't like.
And come out and start the 3rd quarter. But
I mean, it was with
then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
JQ.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a
Not
touchback.
lose to him.
At their own
You played him already.
25-yard line.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to
I
go,
know.
and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it
fucking
outside,
dev game
the
with mine,
defensive
though.
pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Led the league in picks, too. No, I can't get a dev game with it. Oh my god, but I'm gonna pick. Stop, guys. Stop picking me.
Picked off at about the 31.
That's wild.
It will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole
That wasn't
new
even a
level.
use.
It's not a good
That's
level.
his
It
battle.
makes it tougher
Dude,
and
it's
tougher to
bang.
come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside.
And I
You're gonna need
obviously
him
can't pass the
later on,
ball
but it
now.
reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1,
Pass for
one of the
first
defensive
down or
players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I'm a big passer. I really don't know what you're
Handoff here to
saying.
his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Here, I'll
So
pass
here's
here.
a 1st and 10
Bubble
now down
screen.
inside the 20. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches.
There,
At the
I
9-yard
passed.
line.
Oh god, he's got his free train.
And a give this time to the tailback.
Okay, the free train is so stupid. I got hit at the line of scrimmage. I got a touchdown.
A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Need to save some of my room for my playoff game today with Rich, you know.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way,
definitely
partner. How do
nervous.
they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun.
3 of
All right,
11,
throw it
6
everyone. Yeah, let's
picks.
get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Love. Looking deep for Adams.
I just got mossed. What the fuck was that? I guess it's Devontae Adams on top of Honey Badger. But he had X Factor. What the fuck?
Here in the first half of the season, he's been a big play guy from the word go, and continues to be one with another one right now.
They go bootleg. Love. Oh, he had
Oh,
6
wow.
points in his
I'd be
hands
so
there.
sick if he just
Couldn't
dropped a
hang
touchdown.
on. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
I hate to say it,
Like,
Charles,
he
but
could
the
have
way
easily
that he
held
has
onto
played
that,
in
and I
this
couldn't really
first
be
half, you
mad.
just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having
I
a
thought
blast
those
out
would be
there playing
six.
against him today.
And 10 yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again. Love. His throw caught at about the 5.
So Nate Walko's hanging on to that.
They're able to convert on sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, they're literally a fucking different breed, dude.
Now Jones. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
I feel like they get animations, so I feel like receivers
are trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, Dave.
One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal.
Better be here for it.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he gets halfway there, down to the 1.
Run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Down and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
The tackle made at the
They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
He's brought down at the
A good pickup there, a 22.
gain of 22
Boy, an
yards.
effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Mahomes now on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. And maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they've been thoroughly dominated so far, but a brief bright spot there with that pick-6.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
Point after, up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Check 59, Mike. Yellow. 59, Mike to 59.
And a give this time to the tailback. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
The 25-yard line.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He finds an opening past the 40. Still on his feet. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Here we go, D.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And it's 3rd down.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
I'm coming after you. Yellow, yellow. 58 to Mike. Right here. 58 to Mike, 58.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. You talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His 4th touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching this, and we're watching such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle him, get him. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear
by the
time we have to leave the booth.
And 10 at the 29-yard line.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. They'll have a 1st down past the 40. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
The ball carrier.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Off the bootleg. Love. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's good.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Love from the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. That catch good for only a couple.
At the Chiefs' 49-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Love. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
Yeah, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st and 10, Love throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Going back to Love. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
From the gun, Love. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Now, defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Is good. Makes the score Chiefs 52, Packers 24.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the...
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Only 2 yards on the pickup there, and now they're looking at a long 3rd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
3rd down.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the 1st down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Here a throw throw taken in by Watkins. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 42. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, Love to pass. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 11, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room. Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one.
Today's final
Charles, it's one thing to win.